Okay, so let's talk about who I am. So I'm not going to talk about anything too revealing in this video. I'm talking in my normal voice, as far as I can tell. Be slightly altered because obviously it's a video. My face is not shown in the video, and if it does, I've got a cap on to cover it. This is a cover up for my school is on here. I have a cadets in my school, might narrow it down a bit, but you probably won't know anything about that. So I'm going to talk about what I want to achieve. I hope to absolutely reach my physical peak. I'm going to keep pushing and pushing. I'm going to ask myself, have I done enough? And the answer is going to be no every single time, because I can do more. And until I can't do any more, then. And I will always be able to do more, always be able to lift more, always be able to push myself more, go faster, jump further, jump higher, fight better, throw further, all of this. And what spurred me on, obviously a passion for vigilantes and comic books and such, obviously that's there. But I've also had a lot of bad life experiences, and I'm a very paranoid person because of it. I'm not going to talk about my upbringing too much, but I've had a rough upbringing. I'll just say that my dad, I did not see him anymore. I haven't seen him since I was about 4 years old. After a restraining order was put on me when he took me to a friend's house to buy drugs when I was 4 years old. And I haven't seen him since. So I haven't had the best upbringing. I live in one of the most violent, crime-ridden areas of the UK. I think it's been the gun crime capital of the UK 3 years in a row now. It's ridden with gang crime. Quite recently, 6 months maybe ago, 4 people attacked me and my friends with 2 knives. One of my friends managed to run away. I had a knife held up to me here. I haven't got a mark anymore, but they did have a knife held to me here, well, pressed into me here, and I had one held against my throat. They took my phone, took my friend's phone. My other friend managed to get away. I just kept it under control. I made sure that they were focused on me. My other friend was having a panic attack. He had social anxiety. We made sure it was all focused on me. Turned around so that my back was facing towards where I needed to run. This is broad daylight. 15-year-old kids carrying fucking kitchen knives around. Sorry about that language. I'm quite coarse in that sense, but yeah, I think it's disgusting, and it's a social problem. It's not so much that it's a crime. It's the same with drugs. It's a social problem. I think we need to take it into our own hands. The police do nothing. We know exactly who committed that crime. He went to one of my friends who was involved in the mugging, who managed to escape. The one friend who managed to escape. The other one, we backed away, and then they started to chase us, so I just lugged him on my shoulder and we just fucking ran. But we know exactly who did it. He went to my other friend's school, he now goes to my other friend's college, and we know exactly who fucking did the crime. And the police, they haven't even got a statement off of him because he escaped, and that makes him a witness. The police cannot solve crimes. They just can't. They don't have the capability or the effort. It's the small crimes that shake us. I will never be able to cut through that park 2 minutes from my house again because of that. And I think that's absolutely disgusting, absolutely vile. And especially in somewhere like the UK, criminals have absolutely free range. He knew that I wouldn't have a knife on me because I, a law-abiding citizen, do not want that. I don't want to be in trouble for carrying a knife. So he knows I'm not going to have one on me. And he can just pull a 9-inch carving knife on me if he wants, and that's exactly what he did. But I'm alive, and the way I diffused the situation was just give him my phone. I said, you know what, I'm fine. You can have my phone. I'm not gonna, I give a statement and stuff, but other than that, it's difficult, And I think someone needs to do something. You need to get out there and do something. It's not just something like that. Not the common goal that I want to achieve of vigilantism. I want to reach my peak fitness level. I love working out because I want to join the military once I finish university. I'm going to hopefully do a 3-year course in Dublin. Probably shouldn't have said that, but it's not very narrow. You have no idea who I am or when that course is going to start. and then I want to draft into the Royal Marine Commandos. Maybe into air. I'd love to go into Special Forces after that, but everyone would love to, and it's difficult, isn't it? It is difficult. But yeah, the kind of community that I want that supporting community, you know, that drive to say no more. I mean, you look at my name on here, it's an ancient Roman night watchman. I think that's, you know, it's based off of that anyway, from a derivative of that. But I think this video is going to be raw and unedited because I think that's what it needs, that umph. I talk about my drive, and that is it really. That's my drive. That is really my drive. I want to do more, be more, and I want to help other people. No one should have to put up with that. No one should have to put up with a fear. When people have broken into this house before, you know, like we have a weapon in every room, because, you know, my granddad's old now, he's 70, but let's just say he wasn't the most straightforward guy in the old days. I'm different. I don't want to be crime related. I want to drive to be different. I want to push to help, to really help people. You know, I have, in some ways, I've been able to. I'm medically qualified. Also taking another further medical course next year, like a proper medical course for first aid. At the moment, I'm just training field first aid, which is decent. I can shoot pretty good, but that's irrelevant. I'm qualified to discharge a weapon if, say, the police are dealing with a threat or the police aren't there. Say the assailant's been taken out and there's a firearm on the floor, I've passed my weapons handling. I can, you know, I know how to do that. I think it's important to learn things like that. Personally, I would carry a firearm if I could, but I know that might be a bit strange to some of you, but I would compare myself to something like the Punisher. And I think the thing I love to the Punisher, I probably wouldn't kill. I'd rather, you know, kneecap someone or something. But the thing I love about the Punisher, he's that everyday man who's been wronged and he wants to stop that from happening to other people. And I absolutely love that sentiment from him. That, you know what, he's come back from war, a veteran. And this happens to a lot of veterans. I talk to them in the street, these homeless veterans, and they say to me, you know, like, they just want a conversation, and no one has the fucking dignity to give them a conversation. They've fought for us, and they've come back to the country where we can enjoy that peace because of them, and they get treated like shit. And that's why I love Frank Castle, because he comes back, his family gets killed. Can the police help him? No, the police are involved. And what does he do? He fucking goes and he takes care of it himself. I think that's what we need nowadays. I don't want to show myself because it makes me more prone to crime. And also because people are assholes, right? But I've got thick skin. We can do this. Yeah. I mean, I can talk about tech and gadgets in other videos, but I think it's important to line out in this one that my drive and what I want. Keep punching this. I'm going to stop that now. Hammer fist, no. Yeah. I think it's really important to say that. You've got to have an inner drive and you've got to have a goal. And that's really what mine is. And if you've listened to all of this, God, thank you. But probably going to work out now. I'll post some gear videos at some point. I've just come up from cadets at my school, so I'll be finishing that up. That's why I'm in this and not in my gear. Also, I'm not at my own house, but we'll see, won't we? We'll see. We'll talk about gear and everything and ideas, and I hope to become part of this community because I love what you stand for. I love it. Peace out.